Let's get to some of the highlights, or really low lights, of the Biden impeachment inquiry hearing yesterday. And we'll start with Democratic Congressman Jamie Raskin taking issue with witness Tony Bobulinski. Listen to this exchange.
Please proceed. I apologize for the disruption from the...
Okay. Am I supposed to say it's my time, Mr. Raskin?
Yeah. But please, Mr. Bobulinski, please
Okay.
come to order. Mr. Bobulinski, please proceed.
Okay.
Please proceed. I apologize for the disruption from the minority.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Chairman, save his time, but he called members of this committee liars, and I just want to know whether the order and decorum requirements of House Rule 11 apply to witnesses appearing before the committee.
It's a good question.
All right.
Does it apply or does it not?
House Rule 11 is a big one, so, legitimate concern there. Then you've got Congressman Dan Goldman getting into it with Chairman James Comer.
Parliamentary inquiry.
It's not a stunt. It's I'm simply asking that Mr. Bobulinski.
You don't have a parliamentary inquiry. Chair now recognizes Mr. Parnas for
Mr.
equal
Chairman,
time.
does the committee have
Mr. Chairman,
possession
Chair
of text
recognizes
messages
Mr. Parnas.
Does the committee have the text messages that Mr. Bobulinski?
Mr. Chairman, we don't have time for games by Democrats today.
We have important witnesses here. This is a credible.
I'm asking a question about the important
You asked for a parliamentary inquiry.
So you got the House rule, the parliamentary inquiry. This is what's going on at this hearing. Then you've got Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who had this exchange with Bobulinski.
So let me remind you of what happened behind closed doors.
You should ask O'Connor about my credibility.
I haven't asked you a question, okay?
You are?
When I haven't. So when I ask you a question, that's when you answer. Otherwise, I'm talking. So,
excuse me?
with my time, because it's my time.
Sounds like a mom with a bratty kid.
That's right. I'm talking.
Put that kid in its place. Here, AOC gets into it with Tony Bobulinski.
I have a quick question. Simple. Is it your testimony today that you personally witnessed President Joe Biden commit a crime?
I believe the fact that he was sitting with me while I was putting together a business deal.
Did you witness the president commit a crime? Is it your testimony today?
Yes.
And what crime have you witnessed?
How much time do I have to go through it?
It is simple. You name the crime. Did you watch him steal something?
Corruption statutes, RICO and conspiracy.
What is it? What is the crime, sir?
You
specifically.
You asked me to answer the question. I answered the question.
No.
RICO, you're obviously not familiar with. Corruption statutes.
Excuse me, sir. RICO is not a crime.
So all across the country, mobsters in jail are like, wait a second.
RICO's not a crime, AOC.
You've got former President Donald Trump. Wasn't I charged with that in Georgia? Hang on a second. This is news to me. And then you've got Lauren Boebert taking a parting shot at Hunter and Joe.
Our chair recognizes Ms. Boebert from Colorado for 5 minutes.
Well, Hunter asked for a public hearing. Here we are, and he is nowhere to be found. I guess Hayden really does run in the Biden family.
Oh, jeez.
So that gives you a sense of how the hearing went.
Yeah, went well. Very smooth. A lot of questions answered.
Yeah. We learned a lot. Bottom line, there's not going to be an impeachment of President Biden. So if you're hoping for that, it's not going to happen this year.